Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stella Crew Gaming. I have another GTA 5 online video for you. Happy holidays. If you haven't noticed, obviously GTA, it is snowing. And we got all of our cool Christmas sweaters and Christmas gear. Check them out, cool bodysuits and all that jazz. So I'm ready for Christmas. I hope you guys are as well. So to get us started, I am going to show you the solo DELUXO duplication glitch, okay? So if you have seen this one in the past, I do apologize, but it is still working. Alright, so all you do need is some RH8s in any of one of your garages. It doesn't matter. You also want to make sure you go into your nightclub before you start the glitch. Okay, so I have an RH8 that's in my nightclub. I'm just going to drive it out. Alright, the reason why we want to go into the nightclub in the beginning is we want to make sure the interior shows up on the map. Alright, because we're going to go onto the map and drop in. If we don't go into it in the beginning, we're just going to keep following through the map and we're not going to land into the nightclub. So very important, before you start the glitch, go into the nightclub, have an RH8 in one of your vehicles, drive in one of your garages, drive it out, and then from here, all we're going to do basically is run away from it or drive away from it, and we're going to call out our DELUXO. Okay, so I'm just going to come over here, steal a streetcar, and then just drive away. Alright, so we obviously do need a DELUXO for this as well, because we're going to be duplicating our DELUXOs. Alright, now unfortunately it doesn't sell for full price, but you do make about 330,000 I believe per DELUXO, so not too bad, and once you get the hang of it, it'll work pretty good. Now, one also thing is there's two wall breaches. There's this one here, and there's another one just over here. Okay, or sorry, over here where this guy is. So I'm in a public lobby. It looks like someone else is doing it as well. So there's this wall and the other wall. Okay, so I'm going to use the first one that I showed you just over here. Okay, now what I do recommend as well is sometimes when you drive into these wall breaches, you're going to die. You're going to get wasted sign right away. So what I do is I'll put my spawn location on last location. I'll have my DELUXO on the map, and then I will basically just keep trying new sessions. So last location, I'll try the wall breach. If I die, I'll just go ahead and find a new session. If I die, I find a new session. Once I find a session that's good, then I am okay to go to my nightclub and start the glitch. Alright, so that's a tip that I use. A lot of you are probably going to have problems with this because I did as well. Keep getting the wasted sign, okay? So if you get that, just find a new session. Have your spawn location on last location so you can just kind of keep going in and out. Put yourself in passive, this way nobody kills you when you're in these public sessions and you're good to go. Alright, so we drove far enough away. We called out our DELUXO that we're going to duplicate. So from here, we just want to go straight over to the wall breach. Okay, so from this part, it's pretty simple. Now, we also want to make sure we have an MOC with the vehicle storage and make sure it's empty. Or we need a CEO garage, which also has to have at least one empty spot. Okay, so make sure you have one of those two, either an MOC with no vehicle in it with vehicle storage, or your CEO office building. You must have at least one empty spot in that building. More spots you have, the more dupes you can do, so maybe clear out one whole floor or whichever. Okay, so we're just going to hover like this, and we want to get just underneath this lip over here. Okay, so for some reason my DELUXO kind of went weird on an angle there, but you can see I'm starting to go through. So you just kind of got to hit it at the right angle. So I kind of went on this odd angle for some reason, but we'll try that again. Alright, so just get a little bit of air before you go over to it, so get a little bit of height. And then just before you go, you're just going to pull up, and then there you go. Alright, so now you just kind of want to drop down underneath the part here, the airport. And we're going to come over to this spot right here on the map. Alright, so just make yourself a marker, a waypoint, and basically just head towards that point. Just keep going straight towards that point. Don't go left and right, back and forth, because you might hit something. So I just recommend making a straight path all the way through. This way you go right underneath the airport. You're not hitting any escalators or like that. You can see some to the left there. So just keep going straight through until you get to that point. Okay? So when we get to that point, we just want to kind of slow down and we just want to hover above that point. So just hit your L2 and basically just slow ourselves down so that we're hovering right there. And then all we're going to do is hit our X to drop our wheels so that we fall under the map, alright? Or fall further under the map, I should say. So once we get to kind of position that we want, hit X, boom, we're going to drop down and we're just going to hit the invisible interior, okay? So before you would actually see the nightclub, now you don't. It's invisible, but you're here. Make a note of your plate. Mine ended in 298. And just hold your gas, drive around, and then eventually you're going to spawn outside. And if your plate has changed, the glitch has worked successfully, all right? So now mine says 124, the last 3 digits. Before it was 298. So my plate's changed. I'm good to save this car now. Alright, so one of 2 ways you can save it, as I mentioned. You can either have an empty spot in your MOC. Just call out your MOC, drive it in, the car is saved, the car is duped. It's that simple. Alright, if you want to put it into your CEO office, you can do that as well. Again, just make sure you have one empty spot, okay? You need to have an empty spot because we have to modify the vehicle before it will save. So once we fly it in there, we're just going to take it into the mod shop and change the license plate, and it is saved. It's that easy, alright? So while we're heading over here, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter already, make sure you go do follow me. I am doing a giveaway for one full facility of modded vehicles, alright? So that's a livery of your choice, wheel of your choice, and I will mod the full facility. That's including Chernobog, RCV. Only thing that can't be done is the Avenger, of course, but anything else I will do for you. There's some limitations, but more or less any livery, any wheels, full facility. I am doing the draw on Christmas Day for me, which is going to be probably Christmas Eve for most of you. That's 2 days from now. Alright, so make sure you go follow me on Twitter, GTA5_StellaCrew, and all you have to do is retweet my pinned post, okay? It's just simply named the Stella Crew giveaway. It is pinned right to my profile on Twitter, so make sure you go and just retweet it. That's all you have to do to enter, okay? So go check that out, GTA5_StellaCrew for a full facility. Alright, so what we're going to do, drive into my office garage. So I'm going to find one with an empty spot. I think it's number 3. Yep, there we go. Now, if you do get the full message, just back out and pick the garage that does have the empty spot, okay? So don't want to override a vehicle. If you override a vehicle, it's going to revert back to the RH8. So very important that you have an empty spot, okay? So once we go up the elevator here, all the animation, we're just going to spam triangle to get back into the car, and then just spam right on the D-pad to take us into the mod shop. We just want to do this nice and quick. Alright, so now once we're in the mod shop, simply change one item in the menu. Doesn't matter what it is. Change the paint if you want. License plates are nice and cheap. Alright, so unless you have a custom plate you don't want to lose, I usually just go ahead and change it. So I'm going to change to yellow on blue. And then there we go. We exit back to the office garage. Now the car is duplicated. It is saved. So the original one will be wherever it came from. And this one here is the duplicate. As you can see, I've got another one right beside me there. So I've tried this out a couple times already. Again, $330,000 for maybe 5 minutes of work. Not too shabby. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. I hope you did enjoy. If I don't post another video before the holidays, I hope you do enjoy your holidays. You have a great one from Stella Crew Gaming. And until the next one, this is your boy Stella Crew. I'm out.